doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Ride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
I see. Better get a move on.
Cute.
Yeah. There you go.
Until next time, Leon.
Leon! Where's she going?
Who knows?
I don't understand. Why would she just...
We gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's gonna what?
Yeah.
Alright, epic run time.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and heal, yeah?
Yeah. And reload all your weapons too.
Let's go.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Save.
Yeah, let's go ahead and save the game.
That one. And you missed the green nerve too. Behind you, right there. Combine it. Can you combine? Yes, you can.
Really no time. No point in doing this.
Yeah, just in case. You have one flashbang.
Let's go.
I hope they don't give you any more enemies to spawn.
Now we can go home.
We're not out of here yet.
Run time. Just keep going.
Jump.
Huh.
Go.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
They're nothing now their master's gone. It's over for them.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
right. Because Sadler died, the Plaga.
We're going crazy.
Yep.
Come on, we gotta go. Let's not stick around. Find out what happens.
All right. Not bad, either.
Use it.
Let's do it.
You like thrill rides?
I love it.
You're gonna love this.
All right, you're gonna have to dodge. Bob and weave. Bob and weave.
Din, 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 din.
Oh, come on. There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Whoa, watch it. And whee!
Oh boy.
Up!
Ow.
We're good, we're good, we're good.
Okay, took a little bump. Whoop.
Yeah. Whoa!
There you go. There. Oh, nice dodge.
Oh!
Okay.
Whoa!
You might be home free. No, no, not yet. Oh boy. Oh, that way. That way.
Whoa!
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Man, Splash Mountain's got nothing on this ride.
Oh, did you know that ride closed?
Yeah, I know. They're gonna
Low
turn
bridge.
it. They're gonna turn it into Princess and the Frog.
Yep. Whoa.
We're hit. We're hit. Well, I know we're hit.
Oh.
We're not hit. We're not hit. Stop sightseeing driving.
There you go. Whoop. Oh, that might. Oh, never
Nope.
mind. I was gonna say like that might.
They're closing up on us. They're closing up on us.
Go,
Let's go
go,
faster.
go,
Let's go
go.
faster. Whee!
There you go. Nice.
Elvis has left the building.
Yes, we have.
You all right?
I'm not sure that was insane. Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. When you're home safe.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested?
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on. Let's go home.
Condor 1? Roost to Condor 1, do you read me? Come in. I said come in. Is this thing even on? Leon! Leon, are you and Ashley all right? Where are you? Come on!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Resident Evil 4, the remake. And they're playing the old school music right now.
Yep.
Okay, well, they didn't have the last conversation where it's like, oh, Hunnigan, you're not wearing your glasses.
Nope.
Give me your number afterwards. Alright, so, well, this game was amazing. It was everything that I wanted it to be, and yeah, between this and the Dead Space remake, we got a couple of good survival horror games over the past few months. But if I had to choose which one I like better,
Yes.
I think this one takes the cake. Right now, this is my game of the year so far.
So far.
But we still have some other games to go. But as far as... Okay, first of all, the story, pretty much the same from the original, right? Just like in the Dead Space remake, they added some more notes and some additional story beats to add more context to the overall story.
Yep.
Like, Operation Javier was never in the original game. But now that Dark Side Chronicles is officially canon,
It is.
they added some nitbits in there, which
Yep.
I really, really liked.
These are all the pictures of, yep, they're going into the mines.
Finding the plagas and whatnot. Gameplay, huge improvements from the original. Like in the original, you couldn't run and shoot at the same time. I thought the knife mechanic was really good. Being able to block the enemies, use your knife to save
Even though
ammo,
you
whatnot.
didn't do a really decent job
Well,
at it.
now I know more about it. So, and being able to craft your own materials, that's a new touch. If you want it to be a little bit more trigger happy. Are we gonna get another cutscene right now?
I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, yes, we are. Oh,
Are we gonna see Wesker?
no. We're gonna hear him, I think.
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
I do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course now.
So we did get to see Wesker.
Yep, the man himself. He
Oh,
returns.
he returns.
After how many years?
Since 09.
Yeah, since Resi 5, right?
Resi 5, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that makes me wonder, are they going to go straight to 5, or are they going to give us a Code Veronica remake, or even a remake of the first game?
I think what they're gonna do 0, 1, Code Veronica, and then 5.
Oof, oh, what they could do is they could combine 0 and 1 into like one game.
Okay, maybe.
Because technically they happen like one right after the other.
I know, but 0 is where it all starts.
It is true. Wow,
To
okay.
explain Wesker's backstory, his new backstory.
Yeah. Okay. So awesome. That's a nice little teaser for what we have in store next.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess the big question is like, will they make 5 co-op again?
I think they will.
That would be awesome.
It would be.
All right, but back to this game. Yeah, the gameplay mechanics I thought were top notch, so I cannot wait to play this again.
Yep.
As far as more on the as far as other gameplay mechanics, what's it called? I thought, even though I played this game on assisted, I still found parts of the game that were like challenging, you know? Like there were parts of the game where like, oh, like, look at all this ammo. But they threw just enough enemies at me to make it so that I didn't feel overpowered, you know?
Yeah.
And I will tell you one thing. There were only a couple points in the Dead Space remake where I felt like, oh, my heart hurts. Like, oh, this is intense. You know, don't get me wrong. The Dead Space remake was still a lot of fun to play.
Yes.
But I never felt like I was ever like in critical danger.
No.
There were quite a few moments in this game where I was sweating. My hands were shaking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I gotta... Careful with the ammo, careful with the ammo. That's why I went for a lot more melee attacks than I would usually go for. Like that one part where I wasn't like short of ammo, but the double Wolverine guys, that part was intense. The maze, I'm trying to figure out what other parts.
The first Wolverine boss fight.
Oh, that was intense. I was shaking after that one.
I was like, they made that one a lot better.
The regenerators. Oh my god! I thought the regenerators were scary in the first game.
Nope.
They were even scarier in this game because they were quicker.
Yeah, they were quicker.
And you know, those two that transformed into the Iron Maidens.
Yeah.
Like, what? That's different.
Yeah.
What else we got?
And I also like the fact that during the 2 Wolverine fight that I told you that to use the knife instead of your ammo, you're like, you lie. I'm like, no, it's true. And then you started using them. We're like, oh, how much you want to bet that saved you so much ammo?
No, it's true because in the original game, you know that part where you go up the tower and whatnot? But in this game, you went up the tower, but then you had to use the cannon on the El Gigante. The double Wolverine fight happened right after that. So like, oh, I have to deal with 2 of these guys? Like, after I used up a lot of ammo? So, that was different.
Yeah.
And, like, they kept sending Ganados after you during that fight. And so, but I figured out a way to use the 2 Wolverines to
I know,
that was
a huge one. Because they killed the Ganados for you.
Yeah. But you also mentioned throughout the game that there were a couple of parts that they that they cut out of the game.
I can definitely tell they cut out a good significant portion of the castle.
Yes, because there's one part of the castle where it had like fire-breathing dragons.
Yes, in
and
the
you had
underground.
And you had to like go to one end of the thing in order to get one of the like the chimera pieces and whatnot. What else was there?
Definitely there are a couple of areas. I think the one part where you find an RPG by itself in a case.
Yeah.
They skipped that part because
that's the RPG that I would use against the Verdugo.
Yeah, the Verdugo, but then the second RPG you would
I
have
would
to
buy from the merchant against against
Salazar.
Salazar, yeah. What's it called? Let's see. What else was different about the castle? I think those 2 parts
Yeah.
What? The invisible bugs. That was a little bit longer in the original game.
It was.
And let's see what else. Before the minecart sequence, there was a whole section like underground,
Yeah.
where you fight Ganados and a chainsaw guy.
Yeah.
Well, you did, but there was like a much bigger area
Yeah.
or whatnot.
What was I gonna say? Oh shoot. This is the music from the shooting gallery. Yeah. What was I gonna say?
There were a lot more shooting galleries in this game.
I know. That's what I was saying. Like, I should have. It's like you should have let me done some of the shooting galleries, but that melee charm.
Oh
helped
yeah,
you
for
out.
sure.
The
It
RPG
definitely helped.
charm that I got you, and then
those
the
charms, yeah.
shotgun, the two of them. I got you. And how much you want to bet that there would have been a lot more powerful charms had you let me do the shooting range?
I wouldn't doubt it. So yeah, on my second playthrough, I'll definitely put the shooting galleries to better use. See what else I can get.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, there were some new enemy types, which I appreciate.
Yeah, the new enemy types, and then I also liked they didn't give us an option to fight the chainsaw twins.
That's right. Instead
I know.
of the El Gigante part.
Yeah.
So after the shootout house where you and Lewis are kind of holding it down,
Yeah.
you had the option to go to the left,
Yeah.
which is you have to run by an El Gigante.
Yep.
And just run past him, and then that's it. Or you go the other way and you
fight-
fight the two chainsaw sisters.
But you can tell Ashley to hide.
to hide, yeah. But
Yeah.
no, they made you fight the two chainsaw sisters.
I know. And there was an option where you could have told Ashley to hid in one of the locker rooms.
Yeah.
And that's when that regenerated that you came upon, I was like, no, put her in the locker room. And
Yeah,
Capcom-
there were actually quite a few parts in the original game where you can tell Ashley to hide.
Oh,
Oh, Hunnigan?
yeah, here we go.
Results.
Oh, okay.
Save.
B.
Got a B. Nice.
I believe... Because I'm trying to think. Did you ever die as Leon? I don't think you did.
No, I only got mission failed because
You let Ashley escape.
Ashley got away. One of the
captured.
Ganados got captured her.
Yeah.
And then I accidentally killed Ashley.
Yeah.
I shot her in the head.
Yep. And
when she was
then
getting carried
Did
out.
she get killed by one of the knights? I believe so.
Did
Yeah.
did Ashley? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, while I was playing Ashley.
Yeah.
Also, there were two parts in the original game where you play as Ashley.
Yeah.
But this one was a lot longer and whatnot. So yeah, is that gameplay?
Yep.
Story-wise, the same. Graphics. This game was absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
Okay, when loading the main story from a completed playthrough, you can carry over your data and start a new game. You will be able to purchase new weapons from the merchant, but you cannot achieve an S+ rank. Alright, so let's go ahead and save.
Yep.
New playthrough.
Yep, completed. Okay.
Alrighty, yeah, but
And there in the
and the
screen-
title screen changed.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So yeah, we know exactly what they could do in the upcoming story because we know the original lore.
Yes,
played
yes.
the game, so we know what to expect. But for the next generation of Resident Evil fans, they're gonna be wondering like, who is this guy? Who is this Wesker guy? Well, you got to go all the way back.
Way back, yeah.
Yep, you got to go back
Well,
to 1,
I mean,
2.
I think out of all the games that I listed when we started talking, the original Resident Evil,
Yep,
plus
Code
0, Code Veronica, and 5.
Yeah.
I think the first game, Resident Evil 1, will probably not be remade again because it was already remade, and like Resident Evil 4, it was ported to the Xbox and to the PlayStation and whatnot.
It was.
So, and
That was a long time ago.
you want to talk about a scary ass game?
I know.
That game is really scary.
Especially when you had to deal with those Crimson Heads.
Oh, the Crimson Head sucked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, as far as what game they should do next,
It really is in their wheelhouse.
I want them to do a Code Veronica playthrough remake next before they do 5.
Oh, I think it will happen.
Because I think Code Veronica had a lot more to offer in terms of plot and lore and whatnot.
It just wasn't really received that well.
No, it was. It was received well. The only reason why not a lot of people played it initially is because it was a Dreamcast exclusive at the time. You know, the PlayStation 2 didn't come out yet.
Yeah, that's true.
And, you know, yeah. But when the PS2 did come out, I think Code Veronica was ported to the PS2. Maybe. I'm not sure. It was definitely on the GameCube for sure.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, the only other, like, Code Veronica, quote-unquote, revisit that we had was in Darkside Chronicles.
Yeah, that was the only one.
So, and in that game, not only you play as Claire Redfield, this new guy named Steve, and Chris.
Yeah, eventually Chris.
Chris Redfield, yeah. So, yeah, but I also heard that we might go straight into Resident Evil 9 next. And apparently that's going to feature Leon again.
Yeah, older Leon.
Older Leon.
He's definitely going to be in his 40s.
40s or something like
40s,
that.
40s, almost probably getting into his 50s. So he's maybe getting up there in age, but
makes me wonder, like, what where are they going to go with the story next? Like,
I know.
Well, they're done with the mold.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, cuz
well, if Leon is going to be featured, you know, Ada could come back. Maybe you can get Sherry to come back. I would love to see Sherry, and maybe Jake to come back.
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know. But Capcom, keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing. We'll be patient.
This was, yeah, but this game for sure. But yeah, either way, Capcom, if you're listening, if you want to go Code Veronica, if you want to do Resident Evil 5, or just give us Resident Evil 9, whatever you want to do. I mean, your last few Resident Evil entries have been on point.
Yes.
Even though, let's see, what I gave the Resident Evil 3 remake like an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
And I
you
gave
2.
I gave 2
a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yes.
And I gave Village
a
8 out of 10.
You gave it 8? I thought you gave it 9.
No, I gave it an 8, I believe.
Okay.
So, but yeah, but this one, okay, final verdict on this one. So the original Resident Evil 4, 10 out of 10.
Yes.
This game, 10 out of 10
really?
For me. Yes, this is how you do a remake. Well done, Capcom. I'm gonna give you a round of applause. I think this has replaced the original RE4 on my top 10 list. So now, you can like the original.
Yes.
I still do.
Yeah.
Because, you know, cheesy, corny, yeah, of course, and for sure. But, I mean, this one is just, it just takes what made the original great and improves it upon it in every aspect. Graphics, gameplay, story, lore, character development.
Boss fights, would you say?
Boss fights for sure. The only boss fight that I didn't like was probably the giant salamander in the lake.
Really?
I just thought that one was a little bit too easy,
well,
and the water effects didn't really agree with me. But that's just my one nitpick. Everything else, top notch.
Okay.
And if it wasn't for like my shitty gameplay,
I know,
dude. That's my fault.
Yeah, no, this is.
But you know what? I mean, it's better than making the bosses bullet sponges. You know, there's actual strategy. You have to shoot the weak spot in order to go through and whatnot. But yeah, for me, 10 out of 10. It's on my top 10 list. This is my game of the year so far. Now, I say that because we haven't started Jedi Survivor.
No.
And Spider-Man 2 is coming out later this year.
Yeah, I think Star Wars is going to top this one easy.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
You don't think Spider-Man's going to top this one?
No. I would say Spider-Man 2 might do it, but I'm just saying it right now. I think Star Wars is gonna be your game of the year.
Well, we will see because that's what we're going to be playing next.
I know,
but a little bit of housekeeping before we say what we're going to do next. So yes, we are going to record or start our Jedi Survivor playthrough next.
Yeah.
But we already have another playthrough that we
Yeah.
have lined up that we're going to release after
this one.
After this one, Resident Evil 4. We finished it. We did it last summer, I want to say?
No, last fall.
Last fall, yeah.
Yeah.
But because we got inundated with all these new games
Yeah, it had,
at the end of the year and at the beginning of January, because, I mean, if I think about it, we got the new Call of Duty, which we played immediately. Then we did... What did we do?
God of War.
Yeah, we did God of War.
Which...
Then we went straight into Dead Space.
Yeah, then we went straight
and
into
then we
there.
went into this one. So we've been holding on to this Let's Play for
quite a bit.
But it has to do with a game that's coming out in the winter. Should we just say what it is? What it's going to be right now?
Yeah, it's the Spider-Man, the original.
Not the original.
It's
the digital remaster for the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Marvel's Spider-Man will come after Resident Evil 4. Then we'll go into. Then we will release Jedi. And then we'll see what happens for the rest of the summer.
Yeah.
Because I intend to make Jedi.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and elongate the sessions as much as possible.
And I told you for advice on Jedi, treat it like God of War.
For sure.
Seriously, treat it like God of War. You will supposedly you will thank me later.
Oh, I know. I take your point.
Yeah.
And anywho, all right. So I gave my rating for this game. David, what do you got?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of wanted this game maybe just a little bit longer.
You know what?
I wanted it to be a little bit longer. And you know what? Cutting out those castle bits from the original game, it made the castle a lot shorter than I wanted. But don't get me wrong, everything else was great. My personal favorite.
I think it's because they made the village section a little bit bigger with that open world lake. So
that being said, my favorite part of the game was when you encountered Krauser for the first time and they force you to knife fight.
You know what?
I was like, ooh, this is new.
You know
I
what?
love it.
You know
I
what?
like it.
I will say this. That the Krauser boss fight,
Yes.
my favorite boss fight in the entire game.
Yeah.
It was in the original. It's the same in this game, too.
Oh, yeah.
I love the Krauser boss fight. And you know what? They made, because, in the lore-wise, Leon is a proficient knife fighter.
Yeah.
And so I like how, with the knife mechanic, we could turn it into an actual knife, like John Wick style fight. What I would have loved is if there were, like, different counter animations to make it feel like, like a John Wick 1v1 type of boss fight. That would have been awesome. But still, that fight was still really, really good.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I will say this, in terms of character-wise, Lewis survived much longer than the original game.
Yeah.
Ashley's character was really smoothed out from the original.
She wasn't. Leon!
I know she wasn't like the original, but which I like. Sadler, you didn't really get to see him until the end. So I'm like, okay. Salazar,
but again,
it
didn't bother me because. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
Didn't bother me because this is still a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Gameplay wise, great. The fact that you're able to move and shoot and.
Oh, can I just say?
Yes.
The guns.
Yes.
Great.
Oh yeah.
All the guns.
No, I understand your feeling.
Especially the shotgun sounded meaty.
Oh yeah, and I still hate those freaking dogs, man.
Oh yeah.
I still hate those freaking dogs.
And they still had homages to the old game too.
I know.
Where's everyone going? Bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, all right. So yeah, I got a 10 out of 10. But what's your final rating, David?
I give it a 9 out of 10.
All right.
I give it a 9 out of 10. It's an honest 9 out of 10. But would I play it? Absolutely, I still would play it.
So far, your game of the year?
Yeah, so far. But I'm telling you right now, Jedi is gonna shatter that.
Okay, This one or Dead Space Remake?
This one.
This one?
Yeah, no, this one by far.
And I love the Dead Space Remake.
Oh, yeah. I loved it, too.
But yeah, this one I think was just the better.
I mean, Dead Space, it holds a special place in both our hearts, but Resident Evil is where it all started.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, those are our thoughts on Resident Evil 4 Remake. We had a lot of fun with this game. And yeah, this is our game of the year so far. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of the RE4 Remake? Tell us down below in the comments. And if you enjoy your time here, please hit the like button, subscribe, share what you saw. And if you'd like to follow us on Instagram, links are in the description below.
Please do make sure you guys continue to stay safe, stay healthy, get your vaccines, get your boosters, wear a mask, wash your hands, do all your hygiene stuff, and most importantly, make smart decisions in the world of Resident Evil
4. And we are
out of here!